Hello students, today we are going to see improve your learning of the lesson respiration in organisms. See, look at the first question children. First question is fill in the blanks. So, you have to give reasons. Here, dash are the respiratory organs of fish. So, fish lives in water, it is an aquatic animal. So, the respiratory organs of fish are gills. Next, in a cockroach, a network of dash is found. A network of trachea are found. On the sides there are spiracles, that is trachea. These are the respiratory organs in cockroach. Next, dash are found on leaves for the exchange of gases. So plants, for the exchange of gases, there are small pores on the leaves, they are known as stomata. So through the stomata exchange of gases will be taking place. Next, second question is, what is respiration? How is it different from breathing? So see here, the process of breathing in air is called inspiration. Taking in air is called inspiration or inhalation, and breathing out air is called expiration or exhalation. Inspiration is taking in air, breathing out, that is removing the air from out, is called exhalation. The number of times we breathe in and breathe out air in a minute is called respiration rate. Yes. Next, we'll define what is respiration now. See, first we have defined breathing. Now respiration is the total process in which air goes inside the lungs and it mixes with blood in the veins and thus produces energy from food. Breathing involves only intake and outgiving of air. Next question, third one. Frogs breathe through their skin as well as their lungs. Explain. See, frog is an amphibian. It can live in water and also on land. The lower stage of frog is called a tadpole, which lives in water and breathes through gills like fishes. Frog, when present on land, respires through lungs while it goes deep underground and sleeps twice every year. Its moist skin takes over the function of its lungs. So when it is present underneath the ground, then it respires through the skin. Hence the skin of the frog is moist. Hence frog can breathe through their skin as well as their lungs. Next question. If you want to know about actions of gases in lungs, what questions would you like to ask? So here are some of the questions. What does the air contain that we breathe? What is contained in the air that we breathe out? Here breathe in, here breathe out. The question is, which gas is absorbed by the lungs? Which gases are left outside? Why does the exhaled air is hot? Why do we need oxygen from atmosphere? So these are some of the questions on action of gases in lungs. Next question, fifth one. If you did this experiment of respiration with fruits and dry leaves, what would the result be? Explain. See, fruits and dry leaves cannot respire. Hence they cannot release carbon dioxide. So if you perform experiment with the lime water does not turn into milky as there is no release of carbon dioxide. Next question. It is very interesting to watch fishes in an aquarium. Make your own bottle aquarium. So here aquarium means of fishes. We all feel very happy to see the fishes moving in an aquarium. So you can prepare your own aquarium in a bottle. This is the activity. You can prepare the aquarium by putting the small fishes in the bottle. Yes, you can do it on your own. Next question. Seventh one, do you find any relation between plants and animals by their respiration and photosynthesis? See, animals inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide and water vapor. Human beings and animals need oxygen to live, which is obtained from plants. Even plants also respire like us, where they take in oxygen and let out carbon dioxide during the process of respiration. But during the process of photosynthesis, plants need carbon dioxide in large scale to produce starch. So, during the process of photosynthesis, plants take carbon dioxide and leave oxygen. Hence, humans and animals impure air by releasing carbon dioxide, whereas plants make air pure by releasing oxygen and absorbing carbon dioxide. So, we can say that respiration and photosynthesis both are reverse processes by plants. See, we release carbon dioxide, but plants take in carbon dioxide and leave out oxygen. Next question. Eighth question. Asif wondered how plants and animals which live underwater also respire. Do you know how? All living organisms, plants and animals need oxygen to respire. Water contains dissolved oxygen in it. Hence, the aquatic plants and animals which live in water absorb the dissolved oxygen by different mechanisms and they lead their life. Next question, last one. Imagine the lungs and size of elephant. Is there any relation between body size and lung size? Yes, the size of body of an organism and size of lungs is related. According to the size of the animal, the requirement of oxygen depends. If the size is large, requirement of oxygen is more, but rate of respiration is slow in bigger animals. So, their metabolism is also more. Hence, lungs of elephant are also bigger. Yes.